I'm lost.
I threw a
Hello,
little
everyone.
Kahlua in there.
Welcome to episode Who Knows What of the Chan Rant Podcast. My name is Mac. With me is Beer Boy Brad, Lex, and Big Deb.
That's us!
Hello.
And if you didn't know, I'm here to let you know this is going to be an explicit podcast episode, so you might want to tune into something else if you're sensitive of the ears. Ladies and gentlemen, you can always follow us on TikTok. I guess that's the only thing that matters now. Also, patreon.com/Chanarant. And ladies and gentlemen, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing here today?
It's World's Day.
It is
Boys.
World's Day. Some of us have been up since the wee hours of the morning. Beer Boy, what time did you get up?
I got up at 3:30 Central Standard Time.
Yeah,
So-
so we got up this. I got up at 4:30 Eastern time, so same time.
So for those of us that live on the best coast, you're talking about like 5 a.m.
No, that's not how math works. You got up at you didn't even get up.
No, I have better shit to do. So I got up at like 6:30.
Ooh, this man.
Yeah, boo. You missed so much. You missed some great MSRs, some great medleys. You missed Waldo.
Dude, you missed Bob Worrell almost making me cry talking about Ken Ellen.
Oh, that he made me cry. I cried a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
So it was a wholesome. It was a good year.
Yeah. It was
wholesome
good.
things.
It was a good Worlds.
Well, for all of the people who did not get to attend the Worlds, like our current dais, big kudos. One of our very close friends, Ozzy Osbourne, did get to attend. She took her inaugural trip to Glasgow and hung out at the Worlds and sent us pictures of her freezing her tits off because she's from Australia and Australia is hot and Scotland is almost cold.
Almost cold.
It's very near cold. So
Bro, it was 63 degrees. She was bundled up like she was going on an Arctic expedition. Not
and
cold. I would have been in shorts, maybe
63
jeans and a hoodie.
63
maybe.
Fahrenheit. You got to keep in mind. We have
Yes.
conversions.
Yes. Okay. I don't know what that.
It's like 30 degrees Celsius.
See, we got someone who went to college here, and he's an engineer. He can do math.
I really can't, but you know, it doesn't matter.
I
I
just-
feel like it's easy to over prepare, you know, because I'm sure 60 something never happens in Australia. So she was probably thought it was going to be way worse, but was only mildly surprised. I don't know.
Well, I don't think 60 centigrade ever happens in Australia. That's probably really bad.
Said 60 Fahrenheit.
But
Yeah. If it was 60 Celsius, the atmosphere explodes.
Yeah.
That's real science. Fact checked, 100%.
hey, man, I'm in Oklahoma. We're not very smart over here. Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, let's go around the dais. For the audio listeners, we have naturally Beer Boy Brad. Beer Boy, do you want to maybe like say something when I introduce you like that, and you know, do like a
Oh.
quick, hey, I'm Brad. I play in a band. Here's where I'm from. Here's some of the cool shit I've done in a band. Do you want to maybe like take the tee up?
I didn't know you were doing a tee up. You didn't tee it up like that, so maybe tee it up better.
Hey, Beer Boy. If you've never ever
Hey,
ever
Josh.
been on a live show before or on a recorded show, how would you introduce yourself to the faceless audience that you will never encounter?
Hey, faceless audience. I'm Beer Boy Brad. I've been up since 3:30 in the morning waiting on Josh and Fusco to do a show because they said they're going to do a show, and I said I'd watch it with them. Hi, I'm Beer Boy Brad. I'm from Oklahoma, United States. I play with a grade 5 pipe band here. We did not go to the Worlds this year, but I definitely did watch the Worlds this year. America.
I feel like so Oklahoma Fire Pipes and Drums. You guys will be at the Worlds in like 2070 at the latest.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna comment. No comment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we immediately pivot to another tee up who hopefully took some lessons from the first tee up. We got Lex here.
Hi, my name's Lex. First time caller, a long time listener. I also have been up since 4:30 in the morning, and I've been drinking scotch since 5:30 in the morning, and so it's been nearly 12 hours of being mildly inebriated while watching the Worlds. I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Actually, I'm from Utah. Shout out to my Mormon crew out there. Wasatch and District. Respect. But I live in Ohio, and I play in a grade 5 band, and yeah, that's
Bullshit.
it's I do play in a grade 5 band. It's
Hey,
mediocre at best.
hey, sexy Lexi, what's your solo grade?
Grade 3 currently. So
Right, sexy Lexi. Play
I
Tune Daddy.
that's not what I was expecting.
He's got stress burls. It's okay, guys. It happens to all of us. And that's the episode, guys. Thank you for joining us.
See you next week.
See
All right, bye, guys.
you in 6 months. No, I do have some questions for you lads who caught some of the more intriguing sets of the morning, since they kind of front-loaded the medleys with the hitters. And of course, we have to give a big shout out to Papa Stu, who took every
Single award.
is.
Yeah. Left everyone out to dry in the desert.
Yeah, Papa Stu and Doogie, congratulations, guys. I'm sure they are 3 sheets to the wind.
Well, they didn't take every single award. Slot did take a bunch of awards in drumming too. Like,
True.
we gotta give them some their
Not to be brutish, but I was surprised that they took 4th. I'm guessing the best drums really pulled them up because of I thought the drone issue would have been penalized harder. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, when when I heard all those drumming awards, I was like, oh, well, is Slot gonna do it? And then I heard Inverary like, yeah, makes sense. That medley was. Anyways, we'll get there. We will get there.
I've never seen someone with a Scottish 1G phone plan PayPal a judge faster than to just immediately make sure that was.
Are you saying it's all a bribe and it's all rigged from the start? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's the UK, man.
I thought they operate on fish and chips and buying up land or something. I didn't realize it was just bribery. I thought that was I thought that was an American thing.
They operate largely on imperialism, which is just a militaristic way to say bribery. I'm bribing you with not killing you.
Gotcha.
But that takes us immediately into some fun facts about this lovely World Pipe Band Championships. You guys obviously got up a little earlier than me because you had less to do. Our good friend Ozzy was there. She did video call us, Beer Boy. Sorry, Lex, you were not on that call. Also, you told me you've been drinking all day and you're slamming a mimosa right now.
Yeah, it's I should probably start with the mimosa.
Is this it's breakfast for tomorrow? Like,
the wife wanted it. Yeah, I had scotch all day, so I'm definitely okay with having a reprieve from Pete.
So we can go around the dais here a little bit, but one of the things that I definitely my partner Court, she hates World's Day because she's used to me getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and getting absolutely fucking toasted,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then watching bagpipes for 8 hours. And she got a slight reprieve today because I only got up at 6:30 and got toasted and watched bagpipes for like 4 hours.
Your dedication to the game is just so impressive. How can I be more like you, Josh?
I, I'm still kind of disappointed in Josh because I was really looking forward to a Chanarant live stream, seeing Josh and Fusco, listening.
This is the second year in a row. This is the second year in a row.
Hey, you know what? I'm trying to get them back.
Fusco.
I will drive my drunk ass to Ohio
That's
and mushroom stamp you. I know where you work.
We have equal failure. So last year was me sitting in a hotel room, sans Fusco, and I didn't hear from him until I think like afternoon. And then this year was me being about an hour and a half behind. So I take my lumps.
Which, by the way, we had a bet, you and I,
That's true.
and I presented it to Fusco and Camille and another person who shall not be named because she does not want to be named in Chanarant. And the bet between you and I was that Fusco would not wake up for today's stream, and you and I bet $100.
Or you had an
Taste.
or on yours.
I believe you have an or in yours.
You had the or a tasteful nude.
Yes, or a tasteful dude.
So my
Well-
thought is I'll just recreate like the Burt Reynolds fireplace.
Well, what I was kind of hoping for was like I want something that I can.
I'm
hang
not
up.
giving you $100 because our patrons are cut in half. So I can't afford that.
Josh, I don't want your money. I don't. I want a tasteful nude of you like wearing a Glengarry, like with your bagpipes across your back, like just your butt. I don't even want to see your dick. Just like you, just like
This is the first time someone's told me they didn't want to see my dick. So
yeah.
it's actually kind of refreshing.
I don't want to see your dick. I just want you like, like tasteful Greek nude, but you have to be wearing a Glengarry bagpipes, and I want to be able to hang it up in my wall.
Okay.
And when my
I think
friends come over,
that's totally
they're
fair.
gonna be like, "Hey, who's that?" Except for Tony, who I know Tony still listens to this podcast. He's like, "Hey, that's Josh." When my friends come over, they're gonna be like, "Who's this guy? Who's this naked dude on your wall with the bagpipes on?" It's Josh. And they're like,
There's a few tenor drummers that'll also recognize that naked guy on your wall, but maybe not so much from the back.
I mean, not here in Oklahoma.
That's true. Pegging was more of an Arizona thing.
That is true. That is true. Oh, Kevin Conquest.
Episode title. No one pegs in Oklahoma. It always comes back to pegging, doesn't it?
Always does. I mean, it always comes back to posture. I'm done.
Yeah, some of us have been up for a long time. I think I'm. If I have another mimosa, my wife's pouring another mimosa. If I have another mimosa, I might fall asleep.
Don't do it,
Big Deb,
dude.
Big
I've
Deb.
been drinking beer. Okay, Lex. I started off this morning with a very well crafted cold brew Irish coffee, and then I've been drinking this lovely beer. It's the Bellhaven Nitro.
Yeah, Bellhaven. Yeah,
Their
that looks
Nitro
tasty.
Stout, dude.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Fucking killer.
Yeah, you can chug those easily.
Yeah, I've been trying not to.
Guys,
Okay, let's talk about the fucking worlds.
yes.
Boys.
And I think that we should talk about the music and realistically.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh fuck yeah!
We should realistically consider the most important musical part of this episode.
Looks
Deborah
like you're
is
jacking
the
off,
captain of our
bro.
ship. Deborah is the
The
captain
captain
of our
of our
ship.
ship. Of our
Oh
ship.
no! Am I
Our
really?
ship is a tanker, and Lexi is a wanker. Deborah is
Deborah
the
is the
captain
captain
of our
of our
ship.
ship. Of our ship.
Cheers, gentlemen.
We're gonna get Lex wasted.
No, please.
Die.
Honestly, if I
So,
just keep pouring him beverages, I'm sure he will.
okay.
It's
Here, there's more in that bottle.
So Lex, your dad was a maintainer or your dad was a flyer?
neither. He's a civilian.
No, before when he the back in the day.
No, he was always a civilian. He's been
Oh,
working there
okay.
forever.
Oh, I thought he was. Okay.
Mm.
Well, anyways, Lex can drink. I know he can drink because he pictures he sent me. He's hangs out with some people I know that can drink. He can drink. He can hold his liquor.
Who drinks Mike's Hard Lemonade anymore, dude? What is this? 2003? What is
Dude.
happening? Are you gonna pull out some Zima next? What's going on?
Don't threaten me. Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm sorry. I thought that I don't know anyone. It's like if you pulled out a Four Loko, I would have expected that. But a Mike's Hard Lemonade, not what I expected.
We did the Four Loco bit already.
I mean, it's definitely disgusting. So,
Who drinks a mimosa in the afternoon?
someone who's got a lot of orange.
Actually,
actually- People that have orange juice and wine that they don't want to let either go bad.
Just saying, could make a nice cocktail. Mimosa is a morning drink. Last I checked.
Okay, guys, stop. Let's stop making fun of what we're drinking. Let's do shots.
Oh, stop. I thought you wanted to talk about the music.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the music. Let's do some shots.
You know my office isn't in my kitchen. I gotta go get a ripper.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I'm just gonna sip my fucking wine.
Cut to we need to make a Chanarant technical difficulties screen, and we just cut away.
Yeah, with like some elevator music.
Da, 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 da,
Yeah.
da, da, da,
fine.
da,
I'll do
da.
a shot. Let's do it. Let's
Well,
talk
I'm
about the
gonna go
music.
pour one, you jackass. Don't
Well,
you
okay,
don't have
I'll
to
wait
be-
for you.
shots,
Yeah,
shots.
Shots. Hey,
See-
if Big Deb says shots, we gotta do
It
shots.
I
just
like-
depends on what we're drinking.
See, I like Big Deb. Also, because she lets me hit on her husband, and she doesn't hate me.
I would be
Oh, no,
willing
no
to
hate,
bet
no
that
hate.
Big Deb is a very normal sized Deb. Just saying.
I'm actually a fun-sized Deb, but there's.
I mean,
I-
I gave Big
Hey!
Rab shit for years because I was like, you're just a normal sized Rab.
Lex, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh God! All right, I'll be right back.
Deb, how tall are you?
I'm about 5'4", and maybe on a good day, maybe add a half to that 4 inches, 4.5 inches.
Oh, so you're taller than Lex. Okay.
No, actually, he's just a couple inches taller than me.
Is he really?
But I have good posture.
So I didn't recognize him in Chicago because he was a little bit taller than
Really?
what I expected.
Really, that's funny. That's
Well,
funny.
I was expecting a hobbit to come up to me, and I was like,
No,
Hey, fuck you.
maybe later.
no, not at all. Not at all. I mean, sometimes, if you're not slouching, because sometimes it's just who has got good posture these days? Everyone just kind of
I definitely
leans
don't.
over.
Lex, I fucking love you. I'm only busting your balls because I love you.
I cry at night. No
No,
one
you-
loves me.
You're
No,
only
you-
busting his balls because his wife is on the podcast.
No. You should see our work. You should see our work chat.
Oh my god. Sometimes I'm I'm gonna get in so much trouble because I'll pull up my work laptop. I'll pull up my work laptop and the first message I get is cunt copy and pasted 50 to 100 times as a wall. And I'm like, if I was presenting to an important person and that popped up, I'd probably get in a lot of trouble. And he just does that. So it's good. It's great.
Yeah. There are some days I see people coming into my shop wearing suits, which never happens. And I'm like, oh, They're coming for me for what I said to Lex.
This is how it ends.
Oh my god, this is how it ends. Well,
They're ready to get you tangled up in your own vacuum cleaner.
I got my biggest wrench, my 1-inch wrench. Let's fucking go.
Busting big nuts with that thing.
Hey, I know that that's statistically the average size of a wrench, but it's not terribly big. Just so you know.
That's the biggest wrench I got in my box, bro. That's all I got. That's all they gave me. That's all they gave me. But you know what? I'm dangerous with it, bro. Like
that's your BBW. That's your big black wrench.
I mean, it's silver, but I can paint it black. I mean,
I like how occasionally when we're making dick jokes, Lex looks over to his right, not realizing that it's just Grogu looking back at him. So he looks over and he's like, dude, did you hear that dick joke? And then on our screen, it's Grogu.
Just Grogu is like,
oh, my wife is cackling, so I'm just muting and looking over.
I'm
laugh hard.
Imagine just little Grogu right there on the screen. That's me.
It's just and the timing. I don't know if it's intentional, but the timing is perfect. Where Lex just looks, he's like, "Did you hear them talk about big black wrenches?" And Grogu just looks right up, like, "I don't understand this."
No way.
He'd probably play with it. Well, I mean, I thought he likes the little silver ball. Hey, do you guys want to talk about the worlds?
Can we do our fucking shot first, and then let's talk about the worlds?
We'll do a shot. We'll talk about the worlds. Okay, guys.
Okay, ready? To Inverary. Congratulations, boys and girls.
Congrats to Papa
Clink.
Stu.
Here.
Clinkies.
Nice. Clink it.
This wine sucks, by the way. Like, no wonder we used orange juice. Do we have any more up here?
More orange juice? Yeah, I gotta go downstairs for that, my guy.
I'm not going downstairs.
The orange juice can't come inside.
Just can't come.
Oof.
So many jokes.
So, what do you want to talk about with the worlds? Where do you want to start?
Medleys only matter.
I was sad. I thought St. Thomas was going to place higher, and I was sad about that.
Same. I thought so too.
Sad that they didn't make the top 6. I felt like they did a really good job.
I thought so too. I thought, however, in their MSR, which our compatriot in Nevada, in the Wild West, was asleep for, I thought their march, and this is just me being an armchair judge, 100%. I don't know. I thought in their, like, halfway through their march, it just, like, something happened. I don't know what it was, but I was like, it made me feel uncomfortable. And I was like, this is not my St. Thomas. And they're not going to get into the top 6. And it hurt my feelings. And I felt like St. Thomas, when they didn't play it their march very well, I felt like St. Thomas collectively called me a faggot.
When did you?
Okay, we gotta let him go last. By the way, yeah, we gotta let him go last next time we ask a question. Yeah, we can't let him lead. I don't know what to say after that. What do you want me to go follow that up with? Yeah, I mean they're pretty good. A little attitude, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a judge.
When did you write that joke?
I just came up with it.
God. Oh God. All right, Lex.
Hold on. Let me apologize to St. Thomas. St. Thomas, I don't think that. I apologize. You guys sounded great. I don't think you. I just made that up on the fly. You guys sounded great. I wish you had gone into the top 6. Do it for me next year.
Yeah, I was. It was a really hard. Like, it was a hard Worlds this year in the sense that there was a lot of, at least in my own watch party, how contested third, fourth, fifth, and sixth was. We couldn't. No one had the same answer. Everyone was like everyone. It's easy to kind of guess first because once it happens, you're like, yeah, Field Marshal or Inverary typically are up there in the top. So if those are your, people were going Field Marshal, Inverary, and then someone else was Inverary, Field Marshal, and then from there it's like it was all over the place. There were a lot of really really high standard playing bands. So I thought St. Thomas was in there. I was really excited for them. I thought that they did a pretty solid job. But I think that there was like something going on in their tuning maybe, and like the MSR. Bob had made a comment on it, but that's Brad's probably right in being his armchair judge that
I'm not an
stu-
armchair judge.
stuff happens. Yeah, I mean I'm not. I just enjoy the music. I was surprised to see Inverary pull out their like Fair Maid of Bara medley again because I think they played that same medley the first time they won the Worlds way
20,
back when.
2017.
Yeah, I thought that was what they played, but I know that they've had that medley for a long while, so I thought it was kind of cool that they brought it back out.
But hey, like you play what is going to make you win, and they played that, and they slapped the shit out of the other bands. Like they're like, hey man, this is what we're gonna play. And I'm like, did you guys hear that? Like,
Yeah, we heard it.
okay, just making sure.
We saw it too.
It sounds like Nick on a Fridays, you know.
It's a little bigger. It's like
One of the things that I noticed is, and I think I've noticed this kind of over time, is I think that there is not a lot of reward for risk. So and I was really happy, and I caught the second half of most of the medleys. So uh, I saw a lot of the bands that were kind of bottom of 12, and they took a lot more risks. I thought when it came to like weird breaks, peebs in music, things like that. That was awesome. I think that if you're up in those top tier bands like Beer Boy,
I'm looking for a fucking pen.
Just mute yourself.
if you're up in those top tier bands like Field Marshal and Inverary, who've been trading the same fucking trophy for as long as I can remember, there may not be as much reward for risk as other bands, but it's always interesting to see because then in the following year, I think you see bands that say, hey, so and so did this and they only got mediumly punished. So we can do it too, right?
Yeah, I wonder. I'm curious on how the rest of the placing shaked out because, like, for example, to your point, 78th Frasers played their Mason's Apron medley from like
Cool as fuck.
it was
It
cool.
was it was rad.
It's super cool. I just wonder, like, what you always wonder what the sheets look like, right? I just want to know what those sheets look like. Just to educate myself.
Also, big shout out to Mr. Miller because a lot of his tunes represented in the sets this year. Like Ross had a lot of tunes shown.
Yeah, I did.
So, what do you think, Al? Lex? Do you think that are you happy with Papa Stew's win?
Oh, yeah, I picked a good shirt to wear, today for the day. I got my Inverary and District Pipe Band shirt that I got. So I'm always thrilled to see Stewart win. But I'm pushing. I don't think it's deserved, but I think it's earned that the U.S. takes a World Pipe Band Championship at some point. So I'm rooting for St. Thomas and Dunedin. I know that sometimes they flip back and forth on whoever's showing up. So it's like I'd like to see them start placing at the Worlds more, and hopefully they can pull out a win.
I was kind of hopeful for St. Thomas to place in the top six because they beat SFU at
Human Claw.
yeah, Human
Yeah.
Claw. And I was like, oh, can they do it? And then watching some videos from yesterday because I couldn't watch the stream at work. Uh, when I got home, I was like, huh, St. Thomas. I watched some videos on YouTube, and St. Thomas is like playing pretty well. And then today they're like also playing pretty well aside from that March I mentioned earlier. Uh, I was like, can they do it? Can they break that?
Deliver the goods.
And I was so hopeful for them. I was like, come on, boys, you can do it.
Yeah.
I thought they could. Like they played so much better than they did. I thought they sounded so much better than they did in uh,
At
last
Chicago.
year.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, no, last year at the Worlds, and then even at Chicago too. Like Chicago also was. I also have to mention that Chicago was my first time hearing Grade One bands play like
In
any
person.
like in person. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm definitely pulling for a US band just because I want to see it, you know. That would be really cool to and we've been doing it for, we've been in the game for a long while and Canada had their moments, so it's like I'm hoping at some point it seems like St. Thomas is stacked with a lot of really good players with Graham Brown, Glenn Brown, Nick Hudson,
hmm
Austin Deepenhor, tons of really really exceptional players. So I'm like,
Absolute hitters.
yeah. So and Derek Midgley. There's like a ton. I can't remember all their names right now because I'm stupid
uh,
tired. But
their pipe sergeant too. He like one of the
Mike Cusack, right? Isn't that
yeah
him?
yeah yeah
Yeah,
yeah yeah.
he's one of the best. Yeah, I mean, just tons of it's stacked. So like they know how to play. So it's just having all the stars align. I guess at that level. I don't know. I'm not. I don't have experience in a grade one band to know.
Yeah.
I do think there's a disadvantage based on time and distance and expense also because you got like same reason an Australian band hasn't won the worlds is because they're not there constantly.
Right. Yeah.
It takes 30 to 60 grand to send a band from the continental United States or from Australia to the worlds. It's a huge endeavor.
Right. Yeah.
And there's a lot of great American players. There's a lot of great American bands. They're all in different bands, so the chances of them, combining forces to be the world's most boring Avengers, very difficult.
Oh, it's like King Arthur, right? Who's going to pull Excalibur to unite all the fucking
Yeah,
grade one bands? It's like it's not going to happen. Everyone's got differing opinions and different strategies, and so there's not. I don't know if there ever will be something like that because usually, from what I've seen, a lot of super groups always kind of like fall apart due to what
Uh,
personalities, strategies, etc.
Josh, I hate to fact check you, but
Oh no! Oh
in 1998,
oh no!
Victoria Police from Australia won the World Pipe Band Championships in Grade One.
so everyone else
Master
was
Blasters,
homesick.
baby. Ah.
I hate to be the Camille with a penis,
Be
but
the Camille with a penis, which could also be the episode title.
be the no, I cannot wear that crown of Camille. She is.
I don't see the United States funding and sending a band that is competitive enough to win the worlds. I just don't see it. And part of it is because one, it's incredibly expensive. Part of it is the best players in the United States are spread across 3,000 miles of landmass. So how do you assemble them? You just have the issue of distance. Distance and time and money is very difficult. I mean, I still remember having conversations with people when I was in the at the World Pipe Band Championships, and they're like, "Where are you from?" "I'm from Las Vegas." "Where's Las Vegas?" "It's in Nevada." You can fit the United Kingdom in Nevada 3 times. It's just bigger. Everyone's
And most of
farther away.
and most of it's desert and garbage, and no one
Yeah.
wants to be there. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. You could
Everyone's
die out there.
Everyone's farther
And
away.
there's also aliens.
The closest Highland Games you drive to is 300 miles away from where you live. That's the closest one.
I mean, I think the only way that the United States could win a pipe band worlds in grade one is if we had a Department of Defense pipe band.
Make the Air Force pipe band great again. Bring it back. Oh my
No,
God,
not
Sandy
Air Force.
Jones.
No, not Air Force. Department of
Oh,
Defense.
sure, I get it. Well, anyways, the service
It's-
band to rule all service bands.
It's weird. There's
Well,
a
yeah, I mean,
predator
we gotta-
circling
we gotta
Glasgow
put-
right now.
We gotta put all of our money into it. I mean, the Department of Defense. Why don't we have good health care? Oh, well, we got a grade one pipe band. Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'm gonna play Fusco to be contrarian against Josh. I think it's doable to get a grade one band from the U.S. to win. I don't think I think that yes, there is significant disadvantage about not being there and sending people over. It's a lot harder and takes a lot more money, but it seems to be you don't have. I mean, you don't have to. It's kind of like having everything align, right? Like Bog Hall's a good example, right? They hadn't won for who knows how many years, right? They were the best band that never won the Worlds.
All the
And so-
years.
Yeah, all the years. So that's kind of like a good example of that. It's to some degree, it's not luck, but it's having it. It's kind of luck, because Spirit of Scotland is the best example that I can think of. They were, have you watched that documentary? It's called I think it's called On the Day by John McDonald. He recorded.
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's super good. I'll have to send you a link to it. But basically, Roddy.
You fucking better.
Roddy from the National Piping. What is it? Roddy McLeod? Roddy J. Yeah, Roddy McLeod, right? Yeah. He wanted to form his own grade one band and got all the gold medalists basically, and a couple people from other bands that were really good top pipers, and they didn't win, but it proves a point of you can still not have anyone meet up and meet 2 weeks prior, try to form a band, and they got through the qualifier, which at that time they used to do qualifiers, and they played on the medley day or the last day, and I can't remember if they ended up like 6 out of 20 or something like that. So they did pretty well, but point is, with how frequent people are playing in St. Thomas, I think it's your point of exposure is the biggest thing, right? Like you're playing against 2 grade 1 bands the whole year. Like SFU and Dunedin maybe? Like who else are they playing against? That's grade 1 in the US. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I should say America because SFU's can't.
I'm about to say SFU's Canadian.
Sorry, yeah. But you got what I'm pointing. It's because it's like Seattle light. It's north of Seattle. It's close enough, right?
North Portland.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how Scotland has such a advantage of having like a Highland Games every weekend, where, like you said, 300 miles away to your nearest one for you. I think for me it's 3-4 hours for small games, and if I want to go to like a really big one, I'm looking at least a minimum of 5-hour drive, if not more. Which that's pretty decent. For some people, it's worse. So.
Yeah, it's like an 8-hour drive for me.
How far is Winter Storm for you?
I think Winter Storm might be 6 or 7 hours for me.
Winter Storm's a flight.
Yeah, that's. It is not a trivial thing to go
Let me
to for you guys.
Google it. Kansas City is.
One of the things that I think is very relevant to this conversation and the ongoing conversation, and we've talked about this on Chanorant before, is you have a world championship.
Oh, Kansas City
always.
is 4 hours. Sorry, boys.
You have a
Sorry.
world champ. Dude, I've almost got my light like perfectly centered to be googly eyes. Hold on. We almost got it. There we go. Does that look more like googly eyes?
Just a touch.
But yeah, part of it is for the States, not just the incredibly vast distance, but most of our stuff is service bands, so it's a lot of fire, it's a lot of police. It's not a profession, I think.
It's not a performance band. It's a stage band. I don't know. Yeah, it's like not a professional band. It's a performance band.
I don't discount the fact that I think there are players good enough in the U.S. to pull some medals at Worlds. I do think there are. There's some phenomenal players here, mostly in lower grades currently. So one of the things that we've seen is like City of Angels kicks ass when they go overseas.
All the time.
So like they're doing it right. It's just we got to slowly chip away at getting to that, grade 1, grade 2. If you're going to try to win the spike, it takes a little bit more, and it's going to take us a little bit longer. I mean, think about how long it took us to get the English out of our country.
I mean, it didn't take us that long to get the English out of our country, if you consider it to how long
pitchforks and slingshots. I mean, it wasn't that hard.
I mean, okay, if you compare how long we've been playing bagpipes in this country competitively to the Revolutionary War, I mean, we got the British out way before we'll ever win a grade 1 title.
But it's also a lot easier to shoot a musket than to play a bagpipe.
I disagree. I think it's easier to play bagpipe than to shoot a musket.
Lexx. Actually, something that I was thinking about is, what if you guys kind of came together and created kind of like the bagpipe version of like fantasy football, but we're doing American bands.
Oh,
because who would you want to see? Like, if you could actually bring a couple of American bagpipe bands to Scotland for Worlds, okay, so who's your top 3? That's something as an outsider looking in,
My top 3. My top 3. Okay, well, there's only 2 in grade 1, and that's St. Thomas and Dunedin, and I want to see them. I want to see them crush.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Dunedin.
Shut up.
Dunedin.
Shut up. We've won 2 world wars. We need to win a goddamn pipe band competition. World pipe band I'm drunk as fuck. I apologize.
No, it's okay. You're amongst friends here.
and the internet.
And the internet. Anyways, we've won 2
Yes,
world
right.
wars. We established the United Nations. We need to win a world pipe band competition. Why haven't we?
Have you considered the fact that we kind of won one of those world wars with multiple atomic bombs? So hear me out. We get a bass drummer from an American band, and we give him the Hot Ones hot sauce. It's
now you're talking.
It's basically a nuke. There will be porta potties at the World Pipe Band Championships that will be unusable for weeks.
Speaking of, Beer Boy Brad, did you watch that one guy at the ending ceremony run across and the camera tracked him like a heat missile? That poor guy. That was not a run.
Bad because he's carrying his sporran.
His sporran, because he's making sure that nothing jostles anything that could cause an escape, a non-standard bathroom event outside of the porta-john.
I felt so bad, and I think...
New episode title, a non-standard bathroom event.
And I think the reason that camera was tracking him was they thought he was the guy who was going to go get
win. Yeah, they were like, it's Bob Stevenson from Gloucester, or whatever. And then it's like,
no, bro, I gotta go take a shit.
He's trying to pinch in a shit.
That 100% was not a I have to pee run. That was a, oh God, no, bro, it's happening now.
I gotta shit. I'm running, bro. It's turtling. It's coming out.
Guys, Guys, there's liquid. There's liquid here.
The problem was that it was like maybe a third of the way into the march-in, right? Too, I thought like maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember at what point because you were saying that they retract him because it was his name. So maybe you're right, but maybe I'm saying that it was like a third or 2/3 into the awards calls. I can't remember, but all I remember was watching him and we all died live. We're like, he's not getting an award. That is not the prize he was looking for. He is having a bad day, and everyone else probably knows after watching him run past. Like that's not good.
Yeah. He's having a emergency.
Yeah, I want to buy that guy beer.
Yeah, I would.
So I do have getting back to normal Chandler Rant topics. Talking about poops. While I have.
Speaking of, I'm going to take a shit while we talk about shit.
No, don't.
Please
Get in
don't.
your chair. Get in your chair. I don't want to hear this. So are you guys all know the general rule of pipe band, which is, oh God, he's in the
Stop
head.
laughing. We can hear you, Brad. God, what's wrong with you?
He's in the bathroom right now, isn't he?
I don't like this. All
I
right,
heard.
what-
I heard the pants come down. Okay. Well, if we're gonna have to listen.
I'm back.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry, guys. I had to pee.
Everyone bolted. So you guys know. I'm
Lex,
assuming
Lex, you good, bro?
you broke Lex.
I'm fine. I'm trying to see what someone who
You broke Lex and you broke Grogu.
a chanter ranter sent me. A fellow ranter.
So you guys know the general rule of like you try to get all your shits out before you have to put on your pipe and uniform.
Oh, dude, it never happens. Every time I put that kilt, I'm like, oh, now I have to go. That's
Well,
great. I'm like,
there's
this is the
also-
last thing.
There's weight from the belt and like the sporn. So
It never fails.
do you guys do the same thing I do? Because like I would literally just take my like bottom half
7
off.
laxatives. Oh, okay.
I would take my bottom half off and hold my kilt, sporn, and belt above my head like a fucking soldier in Vietnam. And just like
I don't do this.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm
Do
gonna
you
cut you
pull-
off
do you-
there.
do you pull the kilt up?
If I'm, are you saying am I sitting down at a place?
Well, I'm assuming you're not
We're not-
shitting standing unless you're
Well,
just
you
like
know.
really ripping one.
You haven't seen some really bad porta-johns, all right?
I
I was at a
have.
job site and people got dysentery. It was that bad. So I've seen,
I've seen the darkness.
dude, and it looked back. Yeah,
You don't
I
strip?
bundle. Well, if it's depends. Am I in the handicap porta-john?
You're in a
I'm in a
porta-
normal slim
You're-
boy john.
You're having to shit in a kilt. I don't care if you're in the goddamn.
If it's in the handicap one, I have
Palisades.
like 7 extra feet to just like hang that, you know.
Oh
or-
yeah, I'm holding above my head.
So you take it off and hold it above your head like it's a
Yeah.
poncho. Okay.
No, I mean it's not a poncho. It's not protecting me from rain. I'm protecting it from a different rain.
I mean, that's probably a good idea. I definitely don't do that. I definitely take and just bundle it and just fold it over the top of my lap, basically. And so it's inverted and pulled across.
Yeah,
yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna lap it. There's a bunch of penis there. I can't do that.
I don't do that.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
So
Yeah.
do you
Use
hold
this.
up or do you pull up?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, so you just plug it
Yeah,
and wait.
taking a book out of the, Las Vegas. Hoover, damn it, Just prevent all sort of flow to go.
Plug it and wait till later.
Yeah, I just pop it up and I'm good to go.
He uses, pipe bag seasoning for lube.
No, I don't. I just hop to.
That's
My
what I
wife,
do. That's what I do on my read before I have to play. Just hot, and I spit on
Big
that thing.
Big Deborah is currently gagging.
Oh God. Oh.
Hey,
So hey
this
guys,
Deb, this butt plug is clean. Okay.
he knows. He
I'm so
he
glad.
sucked
Thank
it
you.
clean.
That's good. All right. All right.
Ugh. Okay. Gross. But anyways,
Hey guys, so I want to talk about some of the winners of the World Pipe Band Championship.
It was the guy running across the field who needed to use the bathroom. I thought we went over this. That was the winner.
mean,
It's the
he
hero we needed, not the
Yeah.
one we deserved.
He
do you think-
unknowingly fertilized the Glasgow green.
he probably had a butt plug in his fucking sporran. Did you see how he was holding it? Like,
Some sacred gems, some perhaps even jewels.
well, no, like just from a guy that uses a butt plug
Okay.
for various reasons. If I had it in my sporran, I would make sure to hold my sporran tight like he was.
So it wouldn't come out. So no
Yeah,
one would know.
Well, I mean,
Do
sometimes
you want this flying around on a BBC broadcast? I don't.
sometimes the butt plugs for sex, and sometimes it's because you ate Chipotle. We get it.
Yeah, this one is a. I mean,
I feel like we could very easily slap that into a 40 millimeter thumper, by the way, and we could fire it at a ballistic dummy.
okay, here's a bottle of whiskey. I mean, it's.
Oh, please don't do that. Oh my God. What's wrong with you?
All we've learned is that your ass is wider than the neck of a bottle of whiskey. We've done very little science.
I'm just trying to use it for this butt plug is clean. I clean
See,
my
if it
fucking
was-
toys.
If it was banana for scale, then it would have made it better.
Wait.
That would've
Does
been
it go in the dishwasher?
better.
This one can go in the dishwasher. Yes.
People do? Oh my gosh, I thought that was a meme. Pooty juices on the dishes. Pooty juices on the. Have you seen that bit? That you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The roommate, she's like, "Stop putting your toys in the dishwasher."
I don't wash my fucking sex toys with my dishes. Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm not a heathen. Goddamn. Okay.
I'm not a
supposed-
monster, guys.
I wish you had doubled back and said, "I'm a fan." I don't have the F word card. Yeah.
Say it, Lex. Say it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Can
So
we talk
speaking-
about? Can we talk about the winners of the World Pipe Band Championships?
speaking of bands that got a butt plug right up their ass, SFU.
I got some bigger ones to talk about.
That's a bummer. SFU did really well.
Dude, they nailed it.
Oh my God.
There's a
the
visual
listen-
for the
Yeah.
audio listeners.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Did not need to see that. Yeah. SFU is. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I didn't pay nearly enough attention throughout the worlds because I was recording every single band member with that Giga Chad filter, and all I could think about was trying to get the right ones. That was probably my magnum opus for the year. I'm really proud about
It was phenomenal.
It was like the perfect amount of like shitty, video quality.
And,
No.
would you prefer listeners to follow at Piping Paparazzi because you gotta see that video. It is so
It's-
good.
It's on Pipe Band Fashion Police as well, and I think Grade 4 memes, but Piping Paparazzi,
Fucking knew it.
you can find it there too. So it's that one. Magnum opus. I was super. Dude, Austin had the best, contemplative. That filter worked so well on him when he was doing that. So I was trying to sneak videos every time it cut, and that was pretty much what my entire day was full of.
Dude, you
so.
rocked it.
I wish I could have gotten Bob Worrell. I was like, man, if only we had like a bit with Bob, and then they cut the feed every time Bob was in frame. I was very upset about that, but
Dude, they keep him in a box under the stands during the live streams.
they should just have him be. That lady that they have do all the stuff. They should just have him do everything instead, because dude's great. Bob is great.
I
No,
still
we
think
don't.
we should get the
We
Hawk
we
Tuah
don't.
girl to announce the worlds.
Josh, that's stupid.
Hey, at least they would finally get enough advertisers to make some goddamn money.
I feel like I'm kind of surprised at how little. Maybe it's. I'm. Let me rephrase. I'm sure that the political side of the worlds, meaning the fact that it's in Glasgow and the what was it, like the provost of the city was having a really terrible speech. I'm sure that there is a lot of like political stuff going on in terms of getting certain sponsors, because I feel like there would be a lot of Scotch companies that'd be like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
let's put our like, you kidding me? A bunch of people that have a drinking problem with, was bagpiping with a drinking parlor, or was it a drinking club with a bagpiping problem? That might be the first. I'm still tired and drunk. Flip that, right?
You're doing great, buddy.
Yeah, and they would want to, they would want to sponsor the Worlds. I don't understand how they don't have major, Glenfiddich, Glenlivet, Jameson probably would want to be in on it too, I would imagine. But there's a ton of like local-esque distilleries that are in Scotland that would probably love to be. Lagavulin, Oban. What is the other one that I'm thinking of at the top of my head that does Botanist? Port Charlotte and stuff. I don't remember.
Well,
I like how Lexx has slowly turned into a ghost during the course of this stream.
okay. I mean, I do like having Oban and the Glenfiddich sponsoring the Worlds, but you can't do that because they already sponsor, those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't do that.
But what if they pulled Excalibur out and united all the local distilleries? Also, so you waving your butt plug in front of me is not doing, like, I don't.
It's like a
what are
cigar.
you trying to do? Yeah, you're like, it's either a cigar or you're trying to cast a spell, like, Homo erectus, like, yeah.
Bro, I'm just fidgeting with something. Like I don't have it. I don't have any.
For the audio listeners, he's got it like 3 inches away from his camera. It's like bigger than he is in the,
Hey, just be glad he's fidgeting with it in his hand.
Right.
Here,
Yeah.
I've got a wrench. Are you happy? Look.
That's better. Yeah. I
Okay.
feel safe.
Yeah, I think honestly, the world's a lot of the things surrounding it, a lot of the things surrounding the RSPBA, I've noticed have been absolutely just sidelined by how they can't run companies good and they can't get advertisers and sponsors. If you need two failing corporations to come together, right? Like RSPBA obviously failing because they're bad at stuff. Boeing. The World Pipe Band Championships brought to you by Boeing. Halfway
That goes hard.
halfway through the event, oxygen masks will deploy.
No, specifically halfway through that speech that lady gave, because, oh my God, you guys, at the end of the day, you're all winners. That was
Except for the
worst
dead
thing
folks.
ever. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like that whole ceremony is so hard to watch and listen through. And then having the, all right, everyone, let's say the one line, welcome to the 2024 World Pipe Band Championships. And everyone's like, whoa,
Welcome to the 2024 World Pipe. Welcome to the 2025. Wait. Oh, this is my edition. I got to do my edition. Okay, here we go. Because eventually someone's gonna take Bob World's job.
Oh, don't say that. We're gonna make sure he lives forever.
Stretch.
We'll embalm him, put him in a case.
I'm
glass case like
I'm
the Pope,
already. We're uploading his consciousness into the cloud. Bob
I still
will
think
live
he
forever.
lives.
Bob World AI.
He lives in a cryo chamber. All right, there we go.
I'm pretty sure there's a gay bar in Glasgow that we can.
Called the cryo chamber.
Yeah, this is how we. It's like in what's that game? Elder Scrolls, Skyrim.
Yes.
You encase the soul. In
I just love Deb laughing in the background.
It's unavoidable. You guys are just making me die.
This is what we're gonna encase Bob Worrell in, and we're gonna keep him forever.
One of them
It'll-
purple spell
it'll-
crystals.
Ah, yeah. It's a soul
It'll
gem.
be a
Soul
cryo
gem.
buff.
Yes, it's a soul gem. Yeah, it's a soul gem. Yeah.
All right, guys, here we go. Here, for all of you at the Royal Pipe Band Association, Josh McGeckern, not SAG-AFTRA eligible, but here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025. Wait, what's it called again? World Pipe Band Championships. Okay, cool.
Can you
From the
try
top. From the top.
from the top, make it drop?
I'm trying to wait for Bear to stop fucking barking. Oi! Bear! The kids can't come inside!
Do it like Big Rab. Like, I think
I
Big
can't
Rab.
do the accent. Yeah. I was
Just
thinking
pretend,
more like movie announcer.
bro. Just pretend you're short and you got a big dick. That's all you got to do.
If he pulls out the most perfect Irish accent, I'd be amazed.
I'm trying to remember the last time I talked to Reb. Oi, it's Big Rab here. Let me tell you about the World Pipe Band Champ. It's not high pitch enough. I got to do like. First, let me have a cup of tea, and then I'll tell you about the World Pipe Band Championships 2025.
That's not half bad.
Brought to you by Boeing. Boeing. Whoa, it's going down.
Amazing.
No, what's his name?
What do you mean, no?
Yeah.
What do you mean no? Dude, Deb's smoking you on Alex's mic.
No.
Just unmute. Just unmute.
Oh,
I don't
what's his
understand.
name? Oh,
It's just because the feedback from your mic. We're literally like 3 feet from each other.
oh God, what's
right
his
next
name?
to each other.
Oh, I can see his face.
You're gonna have to be more. Do you know how little? You know how little that narrows it down?
I can't, because if I say it, it's gonna sound.
No,
racist.
what's his face?
His face is black.
Angel.
Oh, you want
Not Angel.
Denzel Carey.
No, not no.
you want Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. Oh my God! I just didn't know where he was going with this.
How
If
the
it
fuck?
was like,
How the fuck am I gonna do a Morgan Freeman?
I don't know. Try it.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
Exactly. Yeah. You see, fucking Lex has it.
No, I don't have it. I don't. What does he? What does he do? He's like.
I gotta adjust my nose too. It's a whole fucking thing.
My name is Josh, and I'm going to announce the World Pipe Band Championships. 2025.
That's not bad. Well,
Today we got Field Marshal Montgomery playing the B-52 medley. Fuck, I shouldn't be getting to that.
well, it
This
was
is so. This is the worst.
It's going
was-
south quick, guys. It's going south.
Just like the Boeing airplanes.
Just like Boeing airplanes.
Josh,
Well-
stop. Josh, stop. We're doing blackface on the radio.
It
We-
was
we gotta stop.
2025, and it turns out Field Marshal Montgomery had already escaped the World Pipe Band Championship.
I was talking about Tropic Thunder today. It's just crazy how it's also. I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. I don't. Morgan Freeman's very like what is it? I'm Morgan Freeman.
Lex has it pretty good down.
Yeah, Lex,
World
do
Pipe
it.
Band Bagpipe Championship. I can't. No, I just feel like I get more raspy. I'm more. Yeah, the science is. He just got
Oh,
this
you got a
weird.
little, yeah, you got a little
It's like,
southern there.
your
Yeah,
he
go-
passionate grandfather.
I can't do it. He's just. It's too hard to It's too hard to imitate. Anyway,
We'll
let's just get back on topic.
Can we go back to the winners?
Wait, someone won?
Oh yeah, I think someone won.
How do you feel about Stuart Little winning?
Dude, that medley slapped my dick around. Like honestly, I was like, fuck.
It's high praise.
Yeah.
So are you
no.
saying Daddy Stewart? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm
Daddy
try-
Stewart Little?
He'll never listen to this. So
No, Daddy. No, if Daddy Stewart ever hears this, Daddy, you slap my dick around with that
Oh my
fucking
God.
medley.
Wait. Hold on. Let's get a clean soundbite. Beer Boy. Here, do you want me to put a little script in the? I could put it in the chat.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was thinking you should. I think you should go with Stuart Little's Inverary Medley had me harder than a porn
Okay.
star's nipples in an ice storm.
Okay, write me something then, script master. Write me something, and I will read it.
This is gonna be almost as good as when we got Rab to say that he sucks himself off. Guys, you can vamp while I'm typing. Feel free.
I was just going to say that I'd like to keep it, professional in case he ever did listen to this.
Lex, he never will. He never
yeah,
will.
that's true. Probably not.
He won't. Like, those guys don't listen to this podcast. Like, I'm pretty sure the only people that listen to this podcast are grade 4 and below. Maybe
Is
grade
this
4.
like the corn-fed, podcast? Is this where the
You really
boys
need to
back
have
home?
you just need to get your that intro, but on banjos. You really
Yeah.
Yeah, is this like the bagpipe podcast where like these corn-fed boys? Is that what it is?
talk about the worlds. Yeah,
Yeah, they talk about the worlds and occasionally other things.
yeah.
All right, there you go, Beer Boy.
I hate this already.
And radio voice, do good. He's got to get into character.
So like the teeth, the tongue, the tip of the lips. You got to do one of those
Out now, brown cow.
I'll show you some teeth and tips of my lips, boy.
Oh, he's pouring a shot.
Because I can't do this. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Oh, I can't say this about Daddy Stewart.
Aren't you guys excited that you hung out with us for this stupid thing?
Dude, I'm having so much fucking fun, and we still haven't talked about fucking music, which I want to fucking talk about. Anyways, okay. Whew,
And
okay.
we're playing video games later.
That's true. Star Wars.
It's not cross-platform supported, I don't think, right? Battlefront?
Oh, yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's cross-platform.
This is news to me.
It's news to me. I'm really good at bagpipes. It's news to me.
He is really good at bagpipes, and this is news to him.
I'm okay at bagpipes, and this is...
Oh, I'm okay at bagpipes. And he's just
I've seen you
anyways, I'm
play.
not
You're
gonna
pretty
bitch.
good.
Anyways. Yeah, Lex, you're pretty fucking good.
You're better than us. That's for damn sure.
Don't do well with public praise, okay? This is
Lex,
making...
Sorry.
Lex.
Let's reframe.
Okay,
Hey,
anyways.
you little basic
Yeah.
bitch grub boy.
There we go. Yep,
You're
there we go.
terrible. And
Now
you
we're talking.
And you suck at everything. And when you send me videos of you playing bagpipes, I don't even like it.
Perfect.
Damn, I didn't know Lex had a kink shame fetish.
Right.
Deb,
Lex,
can we confirm he
Lex,
likes to be
you're
domed?
a bad boy. You're a bad boy.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Why would you say that?
I am an outside influence. You cannot force me to say or not say.
Hey, Deb.
Look at him go.
Wait. What's the script? What's the script here? What are we supposed to be saying?
Oh no, this is for
It's not, guys.
Yeah.
It's not true.
This is for Beer Boy.
It is not true.
Oof.
I'm just a grade 2 piper that likes to be stepped on by Big Deborah.
Actually, you know what? I know how to get. I know Lex. Lex, you're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Thanks.
We love you. We love you, Lex. We also love giving you shit. That's just how it is.
Can't wait for all the messages. Everyone knows where to find me now. We plugged the Instagram for that video. Now everyone's gonna know, or not know, more than I wanted them to know.
Wait till you find Lex's only. Wait till you find Lex's OnlyFans. Step on me, Deb. 94 at.
Big Deborah Lover 42069.
You goddamn right.
you goddamn right it is.
That's right.
Oh, I fucking love
I got
you
those
guys.
big old cosmic brownies here for you.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. Okay, so Beer Boy, we got to give you a clean take of your script. You ready?
Okay, so this is
Make it sexy.
Make it sexy. Okay. Fuck.
And start with saying, "Hi, I'm Andrew Douglas from the Piper's Dojo," and then go to the script.
Okay. Hi, I'm Andrew Douglas from the Piper's Dojo. Congratulating my pipe major, Stuart Little's Inverary Medley. Fuck, I can't do it.
You were doing so well, and it actually kind of sounded like Andrew Douglas.
You really almost nailed it.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I don't know how to... Josh, I don't know how to transition from hi, my name's Andrew Douglas. I've been drinking almost 12 hours.
Just say, I'm Andrew Douglas and Stuart Little's Inverary.
Okay, I'm good. Hi, I'm Andrew Douglas, and Stuart Little's Inverary Medley got me hotter than diamond nipple. Fuck.
Harder, not hotter.
Let me pull this up so I
He's
can
from
read
Boston. Hotter.
It's
Oh yeah,
hotter.
It's hotter.
With my fucking spoon.
Fuck me running. Fuck me running. Okay. Hi, my name's Andrew Douglas, and Stuart Little's Inverary Medley got me harder than diamond nipple rings on a porn star in an ice storm. Sign up for the Piper's Dojo.
Perfect. Nailed it.
That's got to be the ad for the next month.
Guys, I do. I know that I'm having way too much fun hanging out. We do need to put a button on the episode because I'm gonna have to edit this at some point.
No, fuck you, Josh. This is gonna be a two-parter. And it's gonna take you a year to edit it, so it's gonna come out next year at the World. So let's continue it.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I have zero idea how long we've been talking. We've been drinking the whole time. I have no idea when we started.
It's been an hour and 45 minutes.
Wow. Nice.
Easily.
Stuart Little's is a master fair maid of Barra. That treatment for his slower is incredible.
No, Stuart Little.
Hey, you had your turn. You told him about your ice cream nipples. It's my turn.
Ice cream.
It's my turn to talk.
I'm trying to save myself, you bitch. You're a better piper than I am. Fuck you. Stuart Little and Andrew Douglas are excellent pipers. Everything I said was under duress.
We'll edit that out.
No, don't edit that. Oh, fuck you.
Read the card or your family dies.
I don't want to say Allah Akbar. Fuck you. Yeah. Congratulations, boys.
Lex, final thoughts on the Worlds.
We never talked about who
we
won.
never talked about it.
Stuart Little won. Stuart Little and Inverary won. He is a master of his craft. Fair Maid of Barra, his treatment of that slower is awesome, and the transition into the next couple of tunes that he does is phenomenal and gives me goosebumps every time.
Lex,
Stuart, if you're listening, you're awesome, and we love you.
Lex,
Stuart, if you're listening, you're my favorite CGI mouse.
Not the mouse. The man.
Oh, okay.
You two are the biggest suck-ups I've ever known. Like,
Then edit it out. Well, I don't know.
Hey, we're not
Fine,
editing
cut-
shit. And Stuart is a personal friend. He came to Vegas and did a ridiculous Christmas Carol video with us. So
He may know Josh. He doesn't know me. He's not gonna remember me, so it's fine if I say that because he's not gonna even know who that is.
oh,
he just
sure,
he just
sure.
knows me as the annoying guy with the camera.
If I'm unlucky, I'll have to compete for him this year at Winter Storm, and then that'll be.
Dude, oh, hey, they might have grade 4 at Winter Storm, so if they
that would
have
be
it,
cool.
oh, actually edit that out. That shouldn't be.
But
there.
if they don't have
Big secrets. Oh, he said something.
Brad, if they don't have grade 6 at Winter Storm, what are you gonna play, man?
I'm gonna play grade 69 because that's my favorite position.
That's a sex number.
Hell yeah, I fucking love you, bro.
See, unlike the
Buttons.
Big Rap Show podcast, the Chanaran podcast, we eat pussy.
I don't eat pussy.
Deb in the background, yup.
That's right. Real men.
I've never
Real men,
eaten a
real
pussy. I
backpackers.
don't know what it looks like. Looks like this, right? Wait,
Brad,
You've nailed it. It's basically that.
it's the same bussy.
Yeah, no, you're doing it right. You've
my tongue's a clit.
kind of, yeah, no, you've nailed it.
Basically,
We
anatomically
are-
correct.
Yeah, we are off the rails. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this episode of the Chanaran podcast. I have to give extreme thanks to my good friends, Beer Boy Brad, Lexx.
We still
Sex-
didn't talk.
new-
Wait. We're
new-
not done.
newly-
We're not
newly,
done. We didn't talk
adorned?
about who won.
Oh, Stu won.
And what about the other bands? So, like,
They didn't win.
They won in
Sure.
my heart.
Oh yeah,
St. Thomas, you'll always be number one.
We only
Only
care
one-
about Stuart Little. That's all
Unless,
we care about.
unless it's
actually.
Dunedain.
hey, wait.
Dunedain. Better luck next year, guys.
Huge shout out to St. Thomas. I love you.
Huge shout out to Ozzy, who was on the ground, sent us some great pictures. But I want to
fuck
just,
you, Ozzy. I hope her fucking clip broke.
Jesus Christ.
you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know if it did or didn't because you don't know where it is.
I can fucking find it. It's right. Yeah.
I don't trust your chances.
I bet I could find it better than you can.
But big thanks to my guests today,
still
Good Boy
can't find
Brad, Lexx, Big Deb.
Hey,
3 out of the 4 of us can find the clit. You can guess which one can't.
It's me!
I can make you come with your prostate.
And if you want to come via prostate stimulation, I would check out patreon.com/Chanrant or you know what? I think realistically, if you really want to come through prostate stimulation, you should go to pipersdojo.com/suckless.
Or my OnlyFans.
Thank you, everyone who tuned in for this episode of the Chatterand Podcast. And I'm sure some of us will be hanging out in the Hot Tub Discord later if you get froggy.
Yeehaw.
That was
A
an,
mess.
an absolute mess and way too much fun.